Before diving into test creation, you'll need to have a collection of test questions ready to load. These questions are prepared in the question bank. The question bank contains two parts: questions and categories. Categories help keep the bank neat and tidy whenever you add new questions. When it comes to creating categories, tailor them to suit your organization's needs. For instance, you might create a category for each test. This works well when you only intend to use those questions in a particular test. Feel free to categorize your questions in a way that aligns to your organization's preferences. The Categories tab displays all active categories. You can inactivate a category by deselecting the checkbox. However, it's important to know that inactivating a category will also inactivate all questions associated with that category. Click the New Category link. To create a new category, enter a category title and reference number. Reference numbers are used when bulk loading and editing categories into the system. Select a parent category if needed. Once finished, click Save. The category is immediately created and now nests under the parent category, Leadership. If a parent category wasn't selected when creating the new category, your current title would appear as a new one on this page. Once you've set up the appropriate categories, you can begin creating questions. Click the Create New Question link. On the Question Properties page, enter the test question. Reference number is used when you are bulk loading and editing questions. It's important to know that every reference number must be unique. Response types determine what kind of test questions the end user will see in their test. You can select yes or no, true or false, multiple choice with a single answer, multiple choice with multiple answers, text, which are short answers, free-form or essay questions, and click on image. After you've decided which response type matches the question, select it from the drop-down menu. At this point, your options are going to vary depending on the question type. For instance, let's take multiple choice with a single answer. It lets you include the right answer along with other choices. After you've added the answer options, remember to select both the correct and always display boxes for the correct answer. To help maintain the integrity of the test, randomize your answer choices. Setting parameters around the randomization allows you to manage the question. First, create a bank of answers and have the system randomly pull a specific number of answers. And then select the Always Display option when you want an answer to appear every time the question is administered. You have the option to seamlessly incorporate images or videos into the questions you ask. This can be particularly powerful in the context of OSHA or technical training. To enhance your learner's experience, consider adding an answer explanation, especially for complex topics. Answer explanations will not appear until after the test is completed and available to view. Just remember, answer explanations will only be visible if the review level is set to the right option. Choose the right category and then click Submit to save the question to the question bank. Follow a similar creation process for multiple choice with multiple answers, yes or no, and true or false questions. The Click on Image option creates a hotspot question. Users can click on a specific area of an uploaded image to correctly answer the question. To create this question, upload an image and then define the answer area of the image. Click the image to select the coordinates that outline the area of the image that represents the valid response. Once the plot points are identified, click the draw icon to display the correct response area and then click Save. Freeform, also known as an essay question, assesses users with an open-ended response format. With this question type, you won't include the correct answer since they are manually graded by a designated test grader. Once a question has been created, there are a few editing options available. If the question hasn't been answered in any test where it's used, you can edit all parts of the question. However, if the question has been previously answered in any test in which it appears, you can only edit the text of the actual question. Editing a question should be done with caution. If a question is edited or changed, the question is changed everywhere it resides. This impacts every test, past and future, which contains that specific question. As a best practice, test question edits should only be limited to correcting spelling and grammatical errors or to clarify the original question. If you've enabled the Lock Test Questions option in Test Preferences, questions cannot be edited once they are added to a test.